1974, a team of scientists from UCLA sat in a dark room in Culver City, California, and watched something impossible happen on their camera film. They had come to debunk a woman's claims. They left unable to explain what they had seen. This is the Doris Bither case, the most scientifically documented paranormal event in American history, and it is still classified as unexplained. Doris Bither was 30 years old, a single mother living with her 4 children in a rented house on Braddock Drive. Her life had never been easy. Years of hardship had left her fragile. But what began happening inside that house in the summer of 1974 was something no amount of hardship could have prepared her for. It started with sounds, whispers behind walls, cold air in rooms that had no windows, and then bruises that appeared overnight on her body in places she could not have reached herself. She was terrified, and no one believed her. The children began reporting it first. They described seeing shapes in the corners of their rooms, dark masses that moved. Their mother dismissed it, until the night she could not. She woke to the sensation of something pressing down on her chest, a weight she could not throw off. She screamed. Her children rushed in and found her pinned to the bed by nothing. No visible force, no one else in the room. In the days that followed, the attacks intensified. Objects moved without being touched. Lights failed without cause. And the temperature inside that house dropped consistently to levels that had no logical explanation. Something was living with them. 2 researchers from the UCLA Parapsychology Laboratory, Barry Taff and Kerry Gaynor, were not believers. They investigated claims like Doris's regularly, and they almost always found a rational explanation. They agreed to visit the Braddock Drive house, expecting to spend one evening and close the file. Instead, they would return 6 more times. On their very first night, something unexpected happened. As they set up their cameras in the bedroom where Doris claimed the attacks were worst, the temperature dropped 14 degrees in under 3 minutes. Their equipment registered a magnetic field fluctuation they could not account for. Taff looked at Gaynor. Neither of them spoke. On their 4th visit, Barry Taff brought additional film cameras. 14 people were present in the house that night. Researchers, assistants, witnesses. Doris was in the bedroom, and then it happened. A small orb of green light appeared near the ceiling. It was not a reflection, not a lens flare. It moved with intention. It pulsed, and as the cameras captured it, it expanded. Witnesses reported seeing it form the rough shape of a torso, of a body without a head. The footage was analyzed at UCLA. No earthly light source could explain what appeared on that film. The case was officially logged as inexplicable. It remains so today. In early 1975, Doris Bither made a decision. She packed everything she owned and moved. First to San Juan Capistrano, then to Texas, then further still. She believed that if she could just get far enough away, it would stop. It did not stop. Every house she entered became a house of incidents. Every bedroom became a place of terror. Those close to her during those years described watching a woman being slowly destroyed from the inside. Doris Bither spent the remaining years of her life moving between states. never settling, never finding peace. Those who knew her described a woman aged far beyond her years. Barry Taff, who dedicated much of his career to studying her case, stated publicly that he had no doubt something genuinely unexplained had occurred in that house. The case was adapted into a major Hollywood film in 1982, but the film had an ending. The real story did not. Doris died in 1995. She was 51 years old. Whatever had found her in that house on Braddock Drive took 21 years to finish what it started. UCLA never officially explained what their cameras captured that night. The footage still exists. It has never been debunked. If you think you know what haunted Doris Bither, think again. Because 14 scientists stood in that room, and every single